What is For Pete's Sake?
In 1999, we lost our son, Peter, to cancer. But we didn't lose his legacy. Today, we stand here in front of a vibrant community of people who vow to make love greater than cancer and honor Peter's last wish.
It takes a lot of support to provide 160 respite vacations annually. Our community is made up of volunteers, donors, staff, patients, caregivers, the children of our patients, and oncology professionals. We are thankful for the many people who have made Pete's legacy of hope their own legacy.
I'm Alice Ann Basso.
I'm Peter Basso Sr., and
we are For Pete's Sake.
Thank you.
I watched my friends, the Bassos, lose their son to cancer. And I know I watched them rise up and give themselves to keep his memory alive and to help other adult cancer patients take a break from cancer. Inspired by their commitment and generosity, I became a volunteer, supporter, and advocate of this special mission. I am Charlie Dalloway, and I am For Pete's Sake.
I am lucky enough to spend each day at the For Pete's Sake office, connecting with the people we serve as the Family Engagement Officer. I hear the struggles, I celebrate the triumphs, and I share my love with hundreds of patients and caregivers facing cancer each year. I am honored to fulfill Pete's dream. I am Alyssa Tamaro, and I am For Pete's Sake.
My beautiful wife, Shawn, was diagnosed with ovarian cancer in 2017. It created emotional and financial stress for us. Her oncology team thought it would benefit us to take a break from cancer with For Pete's Sake. And it sure did. We wanted to bring the joy back and happiness we experienced in our 19 years of marriage. The way we connected before her diagnosis, and our trip was like a second honeymoon. We laughed and enjoyed the peacefulness of the Jersey Shore. As a caregiver, it was nice to take a break from Shawn's cancer and appreciate time with my wife. Thank you for the time you gave to Shawn and I to share special moments together. I am Gary Morton, and I am For Pete's Sake.
I have cancer, and it's terrifying. In spring 2016, I'd been feeling sick for about a month. High fever, low energy. My doctors thought it was the flu or mono. Life kept moving, and I started feeling a little bit better. Then my blood work came back, and with worrisome high white blood cell counts. I followed orders and ended up in a 30-day stay at the hospital, and this would not be my last hospital stay in the past few years. My diagnosis, acute myeloid leukemia. Our family has been through so much in the past 2 years. My girls and husband have battled through it with me every step of the way with a strength and resiliency that I never would have imagined. I would love to give them a real vacation, a chance to be normal, and to bond as a family. Being out of work for almost 2 years would make it difficult to fund this type of vacation. As a family, we need time to put the word cancer and everything that's associated with it aside. Now we need to focus on making more little moments that we can cherish, and we will do that when we leave for our FPS respite vacation to Florida in May. Thank you to everyone who is making that happen, especially for those 3 little girls at home. I am Jen McCoy Lankin, and I am For Pete's Sake.
My dad, Dan, was diagnosed with cancer in 2010 when I was 7 years old. My dad and mom traveled weekly for clinical trials and chemo treatments. It was hard for me and my 3 siblings, and I worried a lot. Because of For Pete's Sake, our family took a break from my dad's cancer in Florida. Our trip gave me memories of my dad that I will never forget. I think of him often and I miss him all the time. My favorite memory of him is when he took my 3 siblings and I on Space Mountain ride in Disney. I learned through our trip that it's important for families facing cancer to feel loved and supported. I will forever treasure the special times that I shared with my dad, especially those provided by the FPS community. I am Maddie Schultz, and I am For Pete's Sake.
I am an oncology social worker at Lankenau Medical Center. I have nominated over 25 of my cancer patients to take a break from cancer with For Pete's Sake. I know the emotional toll cancer takes on not just the patient, but the caregiver and their children. I believe in the importance of supporting the family's emotional health and giving them time away from their cancer treatment. I have seen the lasting impact of a respite, and I'm committed to serving more patients in this unique way. Tonight, I ask you to join me in advocating for families facing cancer. We all play a part in this mission and bring our unique talents and gifts to ensure no one ever has to face cancer alone. Let us never underestimate the difference we can make in the life of another. Let's prove that love is greater than cancer. I am Eukarya Borden. I am For Pete's Sake.